Right, this is grade 3, module 5, lesson 20, and we are going to be talking about equivalent fractions now. And we're going to be talking about equivalent fractions as having the same size, but not necessarily the same shape. Okay, so now what does that mean? Well, for example, if we have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here we go. That's an example of 1/4. All right, so we know we have a shape here that represents 1/4. Now, 1/4 doesn't have to look like this. For example, 1/4 could look like 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so you can see that here we have 1/4, here we have 1/4. So they're not exactly the same shape, but they are the exact same size, meaning if I take this piece, it's the exact same piece size as over here, or if I take one of these pieces, it's the exact same size over here. So it's about the same size right here, not necessarily the same shape, okay? And that's going to be the kicker for this video. So on this one, it says to label the shaded fraction and then draw two different representations of the same fractional amount. So first, let's figure out what fraction this is. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 pieces total, and 3 of those 7 pieces are shaded in. So there's our fraction. So our fraction is 3/7. And we're going to draw two different representations that also equal 3/7. So what I've done ahead of time is I've got some pieces here, and let's see, can I do that? Let's go. Okay, here. So here's my piece, and you can see it's the same size as these up here, and let's arrange 3/7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's one example of what 3/7 might look like. And now we're going to make another one. So let's see. Okay, 1, 2, oh, let's mix it up here. 3, 4, oh, I know. Let's go 5, 6, 7. So there you go. So we have a couple of different representations. So we were asked to do two different representations that both show 3/7. So here you can see 3/7. That's pretty straightforward. And here you can see 3/7. Here we've got 3 blues out of 7. So that fraction is 3/7. And here we also have 7 pieces altogether. 3 of them are blue, but they're just arranged into a different shape. So we have the same sizes, but different shapes. Now here we go. We've got these two shapes, and they both show 4/5. So you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces, and 4 of them are blue. 4 of them are shaded. And then over here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 4 of them are shaded. So in both cases we do have 4/5. But the question is, are they equivalent? Meaning, are they equal to each other? And the answer is, nope, no way, because we're not talking about the same sizes. These fifths are small, squatty, kind of almost square-like, and these fifths are big old long, skinny rectangles. So they are not equivalent because they're not the same size. Yes, they're both 4/5, but they're not equivalent because they're not the same size. Now down here, it says draw two different representations of 4/5 that are equivalent. All right, well, that's easy enough. So I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's an example of 4/5. And then another example of 4/5 might be, oh, I don't know, gee whiz. Let's do one here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's get a little creative. 4, 5. Let's do it right there. Good. So here's two more examples of 4/5. Here's 4/5 and here's 4/5. And they are equivalent. Why are they equivalent? Well, because, yeah, they're not in the same shape. This isn't line and this is kind of a mountain type thing. But they are the same size. These units are the same as these units, or fifths, and so that makes them equivalent. And that wraps up Grade 3, Module 5, Lesson 20, recognizing that equivalent fractions have the same size, but not necessarily the same shape.